Hello everyone, we have a little bit of a different video for you today. We have a lot of people asking questions of what things are inside the 7-day quest, and then people asking what's coming up in the next days after, the ones that are locked and they can't see. Now this isn't made to be any type of clickbaity video of like, oh, this is how you beat it. When it comes down to it, if you want to complete either one of these, you're going to have to end up spending some money in the game. For me, I ended up getting the growth fund, which was enough on top of my grinding nonstop for 7 days straight, and I was able to get all the gear inside that first event. When that first event ends, you're going to be getting a second one that pops up for another 7 days. This is going to be called the 7-day quest, and the final item on it is an S grade, but it's going to change for everybody. Not everyone is going to have the same final item in that. So this might be a little bit different than what you're used to. This might be a little bit drier. We're just going to go over everything that you need to do for the quest and kind of highlight and explain what some of the things that people are asking the questions about. So day one should be pretty straightforward for you. You probably all have that down, but log in for one day, level up normal abilities. Those are going to be over in your talent tree. That's going to be your health, the food recovery one, and your attack, the ones that you spend coins in on the left hand side. Wear one normal plus piece of equipment. That's an easy one. Kill 500 enemies. Another easy one. Get 20,000 gold. Once again, easy one. Wear 2 level 5 plus equipment pieces. That's pretty much having 2 pieces of equipment that you've upgraded to level 5 or more. Get 600 gems. We now have 7 promo codes out. If you haven't seen any of my videos on promo codes or haven't had any of them, click on them. They're all labeled in my playlist, or just search promo codes inside my channel. Open equipment boxes 3 times. That's where you're going to go over and spend gems on the S grade supplies, or even just go in and just use the keys that you get from completing chapters. Clear 2-30. That's pretty much completing chapter 2. And then we have activate amplifiers 1 time. That's going to be the right side of your talents, where we need to have the actual amplifier stones. That's where you're going to see like the ×3, ×5. That's going to be when you go and put that amplifier in, all those stats on the left-hand side are then going to get multiplied by whatever that multiplier is. Day 2, we're going to start off with login 2 days. Fair enough, you already got that one. But start main chapter 6 times. This can be a pretty easy one. If you don't have time to play, just simply go in, spend the 10 energy on the chapter, go up to the pause button, and just exit out of it, and that'll count as one playthrough of that chapter. Total equipment level at 15. This is pretty much having 3 items geared up and leveled up to 5. Kill 1,500 enemies, and wear 1 epic piece of equipment, which eventually when you get 10 pulls on either the S grade or the actual regular chest, you'll be guaranteed an epic item. Open chapter boxes 10 times. This is going to be when you go and complete a chapter. Those are going to be the chests that you see underneath it. You know, you made it to 2-5, 2-10, 2-15. Those are the chapter boxes. We also had clear 3-10. Pretty much make it past the 10th stage of chapter 3. We also had start gold mine 5 times, which this is going to unlock when you finally make it to chapter 3, and this is very quick and easy to go on. You'll see a little events tab down the bottom left. It usually takes like 20 or 30 seconds per run, and you could play this twice a day. For day 3, we're going to have login for 3 days, level up normal abilities 20 times, health, attack, and recovery, kill 2,500 enemies, get 40,000 gold, open equipment boxes 15 times, start main stage 10 times, wear 2 epic equipment pieces. So once again, guaranteed after 10 pulls on it. This is still all doable with just playing the game normally. Start trials 3 times. This will unlock once you start playing chapter 4. It didn't actually pop up after I completed chapter 3, but when I made it to chapter 4, stage 9, all of a sudden it had popped up like, hey, click here. Get 2,500 gems, clear chapter 4, stage 30, and that's it for day 3. Day 4, we're going to have login for 4 days, start main stage 18 times, total equipment level at 80, open chapter boxes 20 times, start trials 5 times, kill 3,000 enemies, claim quick earnings 10 times. This is kind of like your AFK farming inside the game. We can then also go and spend 20 energy to get a whole bunch of rewards. We can do that twice, and we can also watch an ad. And going in and just kind of clicking the claim button isn't going to do it. You actually have to spend the energy or watch the ads for it. Reach player level 25. It's pretty easy to upgrade yourself inside the game, so that shouldn't be an issue. Use 5,000 gems, clear chapter 5, stage 20. Sometime between the day 4 and day 5 rewards, you'll be getting the Knights of the Holy offer, which is like $10. You get an A-class dragon out of it. So once again, this is another way they try to get you to spend money inside the game. So day 5 rewards, we're going to have login for 5 days, total equipment level at 100, kill 4,500 enemies, open 20 equipment boxes, clear trial 2-2, so now we actually need to go in and beat the trials inside the game. Activate amplifier 6 times, so we really need to start grinding our chapters to get a bunch of these amplifiers in order to kind of work up on that right tier of our talents. Start gold mine 10 times, wear 1 piece of legendary equipment, and this was one of the things that I needed to spend the money on in order to get that full 1,500 points inside the game. Open chapter boxes 30 times, get 5,000 gems, get 4 snakes as another one. We're obviously starting off with 1 snake. When we unlock the snake card section at chapter 4, stage 26, they automatically give you a free one. I think it's Snake of Thorns, but that gets you the 2 snakes. So you can see where that offer pops in at the right time of, hey, look at, we got this snake for $10, and really, you know, kind of entice you to buy it to want to complete this event. Between day 5 and day 6, you'll then see a Source of Venom offer, which is going to be an offer for an S-grade snake for $13. So this is pretty much a way, you have 2 snakes already, you can buy the other 2. That's a way that they want to try to get you to make it where you can go and purchase to complete one of the actual quests inside the game. But we're going to have login for 6 days, level up normal abilities 50 times, open equipment boxes 30 times, upgrade equipment 15 times, wear 3 epic equipment pieces. Once again, shouldn't be too hard if you're playing the game religiously. Get 50,000 gold, very doable with the whole gold event that you can play twice a day. Start main stage 24 times, kill 7,000 enemies, and activate amplifiers 7 times. We also have get 10,000 gems, clear chapter 8 stage 20, and this is the one right here I get a lot of questions asking about, is get 3 badges. Now the badges, when we go into trials, we have stage 1, stage 2, and then stage 3 is usually the final one. If we do good enough on that stage 3, we're going to get a badge. Like you've ranked top 1,000, top 500, top 100, top 50. So that is what the badges are. And one of the big things about trials, on the final trial for each chapter, there's 2 hidden secret tunnels, I should say, inside the game. I just posted a video the other day for the full first 10 chapters of where all the secret tunnels are. So we'll have that linked at the end if you guys want to see where those are. It's a nice way to score some big points really quick and easy. And that was the point where I scored my 3rd snake inside the game from completing enough quests, was on day 6. For day 7, we're going to have login for 7 days, start main chapter 30 times, kill 12,000 enemies, open equipment boxes 50 times, start trials 25 times. Same thing with the trials, you can go in, back out of it immediately and you'll get it. Although you can go in and play trials 3 times to get a hidden kind of chest or reward inside the game, but that's on the final trial of the chapter. You can still go in and play trial chapter 1 stage 1 or trial chapter 1 stage 2, but as far as trial chapter 1 stage 3, you'll only be able to play that 3 times, and it'll say, oh, you're locked out for the day on it. Reach player level 40, wear 6 epic equipment pieces, total equipment level at 150, and open chapter boxes 40 times. Use 15,000 gems, clear 10-30, and activate amplifier 10 times. And then get 25,000 gems. Now up to this point, I played pretty religiously. I mean, I was grinding this game a lot. I mean, I was playing it even when I shouldn't have been playing it, and I was sitting at 1,220 points out of the 1,500. So kind of give you a little bit of reference of where I was sitting at, and like I said, I played a lot. So for me, that was a point where I started spending money because I wanted to get that final reward of having an S-grade item and just make sure it was guaranteed to get it. But when I say I had to spend money, I think all I really ended up doing was buying the growth fund for like $20 for that one. And as I said earlier, when you finish the 7-day quest, we'll now get hit with a 7-day time event, and the final reward will be an S-grade piece of equipment. There will be another snake card in there, and the chests seem to hold a good amount of gems. I think there's one for like 2,000, one for 600. So there definitely is good stuff you can get out of this second one. But we're going to have login for 1 day, kill 500 enemies, select 5 skills. That's pretty much going into actual chapter or trials or whatever and just doing, yep, I'm going to select the plant cannon or the fire cannon. Start main stage 3 times. Player level increased by 2. That's pretty much you just leveling up in game. Doing the quick patrols is usually enough to kind of just get that on its own, but you know, just level yourself up, play the game. Claim quick earnings 3 times. Get 600 gems during the event. They're referring to this event. So, whatever gems you collected in the past, now we got to start over again. They want you to get 600 out of this. Open equipment boxes 5 times, start gold mine 2 times. Day 2 is going to bring log in for 2 days, start trial 5 times, deal 50 million damage to the boss. That's a pretty easy one. Kill 2,000 enemies, use 100 energy. So make sure you're just doing as much as you can every day, quick patrols, playing the game. And also I wasn't doing as good as I should have on this, so I had to go and purchase a couple things of energy there, which also helps with, using gems inside the game. Break 100 gold boxes. I'm pretty certain that that's referring to the actual chest inside of the actual gold event that we play twice a day. We just pretty much are going around killing these gold boxes to get rewards out of it. Or to get coins, I should say. Start main stage 8 times, player level increased by 4. Once again, you're making sure you've increased already. It'll still hold, the one from the day before of, you leveled up 2 times. So you'll pretty much just need to level up another 2 levels. Open equipment boxes 15 times. Total equipment level is now going to need to equal 180. And that's it for day 2. I don't remember if I said on day 1 that we need to activate amplifiers 1 time, but here it is right here. You can see when I went back to look at it at day 2. Day 3 is going to have login for 3 days. Open equipment boxes 25 times. Kill 3,000 enemies. Enter secret rooms 5 times in trials, get 4 million gold, start main stage 12 times, use 200 energy, start gold mine 6 times. Claim quick earnings 10 times, select 100 skills in battle. Day 4 is going to have login for 4 days, player level increased by 6, start trials 10 times, get 20,000 points in trial, open chapter boxes 5 times, deal 200 million damage to the boss, kill 4,000 enemies, start main stage 15 times, claim quick earning 15 times, and get 2 legendary pieces of equipment. So for legendary, that one can be a little bit tricky because we need to go and take 2 epic plus 2s, combine them together of the same type of equipment, and that's how you get that to that point. Pretty sure we had that in the first 7 days. I might have just skipped over it on the recording. I tried to do the best I could to record it. But if you want to know how to get yourself to that level of rarity, if you just simply go in and click the fuse button, up in the top left-hand corner, there's going to be a little info icon. You can click on that and it'll pretty much break down what you need to do to level up your gear or change the rarity on it by fusing things together. And that's it for day 4. Day 5, login for 5 days, player level increased by 8, kill 5,000 enemies, open chapter box 10 times, use 5,000 gems during the event. So you're going to actually have to spend the gems in order to get that one. Get 5 badges, activate amplifier 3 times, open equipment boxes 30 times, get 1 S-grade epic equipment piece during the event, start main stage 20 times, choose 200 skills. So you can especially see there with the gems one though, that's kind of saying, hey, you're going to have to spend some money or really do a lot of grinding inside the game. Day 6 is going to have login for 6 days, level up normal abilities 25 times, open equipment boxes 40 times, upgrade equipment 15 times, player level increased by 10, kill 7,000 enemies, enter secret room 10 times in trial, total equipment level at 200, get 9 snakes, once again, spend some money, wear 4 legendary equipment pieces, that was one that I didn't do at all, start main stage 25 times, and use 500 energy. And that's where I really had to kind of go through the last couple of days and make sure I was buying every last little piece. We do get 1 energy every 6 minutes inside the game, and you get 10 energy per hour, but it is going to max out at 50 energy. So really just kind of make sure that you're using it all up before you cap out on it. Day 7, we're going to have login for 7 days, start trial 25 times, get 2 S-grade epic equipments during the event, meaning that you're probably going to have to go and get them from the S-grade supplies, which is going to cost you, 100 pulls inside that, which would be about, 2,400 gems or so. Open equipment boxes 50 times, kill 12,000 enemies, open chapter box 20 times, use 15,000 gems during the event, once again spending money, activate amplifiers 5 times, deal 900 million damage to the boss, kill 500,000 points in trials, and upgrade equipment 30 times. Break 400 gold boxes, start main stage 30 times, and that's it for day 7. There's a lot you can do. You can get a lot of rewards out of this, but pretty much they do this in every single game that they play. It does kind of tease you a little bit to think that you have a chance until you get to that final day to realize that, nope, I'm not going to get there. And you're kind of left with this clock of, hey, I only have so much time to make the decision of spending money or not spending money if I want to get that, carrot on the end of the stick. So for me, doing YouTube, I make money doing this. I'm going to go and spend the money just to kind of see what it's like and test everything to make videos on it. But as far as what you should purchase in this, I would probably say if you are going to spend any money at all, definitely go for the growth fund inside the game. It's pretty much the best thing they have in all their games and the most, rewarding for what you're going to spend on it. But don't feel like you have to spend on this. I mean, yeah, the trials can be competitive because there is ranking on it, but there's already people that are just maxed out so high in damage that you're going to have to spend a lot of money inside the game. So besides that, everything else is free to play. As long as you're not comparing yourself to anybody else, you can play this game totally free, enjoy it, have a lot of fun with it, and they're going to constantly pump out a good amount of updates on this. That's one good thing about these games is every month we get an update. It's something new. It may not be the greatest every time, but they are pretty good at just making sure that, hey, there's something fresh for you. So I'm really curious to know how far you guys are in these 7-day events. Are you still in the first one? Are you on the second one? How many points have you gotten inside the game so far for them? And that hidden video, if you want to see that for all the secret tunnels, check out this one right up over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.